Welcome back to the Sharpshooter Sports Talk. I am your humble and gracious host, Mr. Brinsky Sharp, on the ones, the twos, the threes, the fours, and the fives and the six. Appreciate everybody joining tonight. Appreciate it. Come on in, hit the like button, everybody. You already know what time it is. We about to come bring the funk to y'all tonight. We got a whole lot to talk about, especially about a little old team up north that doing all that crime. If they doing all the crime, what them kids gonna do? And I think y'all know who I'm referring to. But before I get into it, like I said, man, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Please hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're over there on Twitter, come on over to YouTube and subscribe and like. But you already know I got to introduce my guys. You already know our good friend and brother over there, Alabama A&M own former running back and graduate, one of the most underrated people on these YouTube streets. Y'all about to hear some. I think somebody gonna have to fill out this hurt feeling report tonight, man. I don't know what school, but I know a few of them gonna have to fill it. Maybe even some fans, man, because I got a lot to say about our particular fan base too, man. So they may not like what I say about certain individuals, and it's just not even the players; it's really just the fan. But y'all show your love for our good brother, Coach Shawn.
Much love to my brother B Sharp, my OG Coach Al, all the beautiful, beautiful people in the chat, man. Love all y'all to death. And we live to fight another day. And everybody hates Alabama. As all, everything is normal.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is normal, bro.
That's the crazy thing, man. Yeah, that is the most normal thing going on right now. Everybody's showing they hate for Alabama. Even some of the same folks that was making the argument against Alabama last year about why they shouldn't get in. It's making the same argument why Notre Dame should get in. But we're going to get to that. Don't worry. We're going to get to all that. But you already know I got to introduce our other good brother, man. Y'all already know Jackson State's own Mr. Kappa man himself. One of them other knowledgeable brother on these YouTube streets, man. And he may have to send his hurt feeling report to some of y'all tonight, man. I don't know. But y'all already know our OG and brother, Coach Al.
Hey. What's up, fellas? Everybody in the chat. Thanks. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to do this, man. This trifecta we got going on tonight.
Oh, yeah, man. More are coming. Man. That's the beauty of it, man. More are coming. And there's going to be more. I don't even know where to start, man. I want to start with this college football playoffs. How we feeling with everything with the dust settling? I know we seen the selection show last night. Bishop up in the chat.
Bishop, Patriot Life, KT, Kimberly.
Mm-hmm. Brock, Goof. Thank you. Because I almost started and now it's the people. Stacey Go Dogs, what's going on? Shout out to you again and your Georgia Bulldogs.
Congrats.
Goof, what's going on? Latoya, what's going on? Good to see you.
Yeah, Anitra,
what's going on? Anitra was one of the main people because she asked me whether I'm going on tonight, and I said it's a huge maybe. So Anitra, shout out to you, man, because I mean, if you got the boat rolling, I like, man, do I want to go live tonight? Because I am tired, but I know this Notre Dame conversation I want to have with the guys and have with y'all. PJ, what's going on with you? Keith, what's going on?
Keith.
Man, shout out Keith. Eric D, what's going on?
ED.
Oh, man. All y'all just keep on rolling in, man. Roll Tide, rise up. What's going on?
Broski.
Now what I said, man, just happy that everybody is up in here, man.
It's amazing.
Let's start.
What's up, boy?
Oh, where he at?
Patriot Life, you know.
Hey, where boy Rob at?
I seen him. I thought I seen him.
KT, what's going on?
KT. Rated my track.
So. There you go. Ron, what's going on?
There he is.
What's going on, man? What's going on, brother?
OG Ephraim in here too.
Dino, what's going on with you, man? Roll Tide to you, man. Let's get this party started, man. Cause y'all know when we talk about that Notre Dame, it's gonna get interesting. But what y'all thoughts on these college football playoffs, the matchups and everything? How y'all feel about them? The picks and everything. You can go start wherever you want to start, whoever want to start it.
Hey, Panil, make sure you stay in here because I got a reference I'm gonna make that you're gonna trip out on to Notre Dame. You're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. If you and Michelle in here, stay in here because I got a reference for them Notre Dame folks. Dwight, what up, bro? Bama Gump, what up, bro? Duke, what up, boy? Mike Jones.
Oh yeah, man. All of them coming up in here, man. I appreciate everybody coming up in here, man. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about this college football playoff.
OG, you started off, bro. You go ahead.
It still amazes me, that the enthusiasm, man, that people pull up with us, man, and tap in and want to be a part of this dialogue. It just amazes me. Okay. I love it. So let me say this to everybody right now. We're going to keep bringing it real. Okay. I mean, it's all facts here, man, and to try to bring this content to you and learn about the tools to bring this platform to you at the highest quality and what it's a 3/4 rope. It's hard to break that. Okay. And we coming to you straight up, but I digress. Talking about that, I can't help myself, Coach Shawn. I can't, man.
Oh, I love it. Keep going, please, bro.
Yeah, I can't help myself because I'm gonna tell you right now, more than ever, men need to step up and be men. In the face of what we see, in spite of.
Before you go right on into it, my fault, Coach Al. I got to bring up our other brother before you get right into it. I'm coming right back at you. Y'all already know. Y'all make sure y'all show your love for our brother. He about to bring the fire 2 with us tonight, and I know he hyped up just like the rest of us with the best background right now of all of us right now. Maybe Tez is a close second, or maybe he's first. Y'all be the judge. Y'all show y'all love for our recruiting expert and over there on TownMedia. Show your love for Mr. Jonathan Lewis. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, what's up, brother?
Man.
What's up, Jonathan? What's going on, bro?
Got the expert panel on here talking X's and O's tonight. So I love these nights so I can sit back and open, like my mama used to say, open your ears. That's really why you get 2 ears and 1 mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I like my mama.
Yeah, go ahead, Coach Al. You can go.
Hey, man, I was just doing me, man, because sometimes it just comes out of me, man, that as men, we just have to be who we are. And sometimes the world don't look sound right to your ears because of what the world has conditioned you to hear is right. We're coming from a different place in space, if you dig me. Anyway, let's talk about this football thing. I can go off on that for a long. Just go over to my channel and check what I put out there today. I put a video out that might be interesting.
Oh, I got to check it out then for sure.
Yeah. But anyway, about this whole playoff thing, Coach Shawn, is right up your alley. It's who's most deserving versus the best 12 teams.
That's fact.
And we can go down that path.
It's cutting out on you, Coach Al.
I
think it's cutting out on you.
Coach Al got that.
Derek, wait a minute. Did it come
Put the
back?
quarters in, Coach Al. Put the quarters in.
It's back on.
I put the quarters in.
Yeah, it's back on. There you go, Coach.
No, but it's the most deserving, versus the best 12. And the system is what it is. It's the most deserving.
It's facts.
Yeah, it's
I think it's messing up on you again, Coach.
Again, I do apologize to everybody. So, Coach Shawn, you take it till I can square this away.
Okay, got you covered. Yeah, man, it's I thought this 12-team playoff was gonna be, man. I'm starting not to like it. I'm like, to me, it's almost becoming worse as the 4, you know. Everybody complaining, everybody mad that this team didn't get in. And we knew we was gonna have a little bit of that, right? But the stuff that we seeing now, man, is crazy. People opting out of bowls and folks what do you call it? Like, if you don't let us in, we're not gonna do this and we're not gonna do that. You know what I mean? So now Notre Dame is I guess debating directly with the college football committee next year, talking about as long as we're in the top 12, we better go, and all this crazy trying to strong arm. Like, really? Like, bro, if Trevor Panier here, if anybody from North Alabama in here, you know who Notre Dame remind me of? We got a high school up here, and we got a neighborhood up here called the Ledges. And it's all these $2.4 million homes. You know about it, Coach Al. Yeah. Grissom High School at all. No disrespect if you went to Grissom. I'm just saying, if you went to Grissom, you grew up a lot different than I did. I'll just say that, bro. Nice and you know, how can I say it? Grissom whole yearbook is in color. It used to be, anyway. Put it like that. You know, if the color section used to be just the seniors at my school. You know what I'm saying? Because the color part costs a lot of money. Notre Dame remind me of a bunch of Grissom High School kids driving Maseratis and Hummers and all this stuff at 16 years old. That's what Grissom remind me of. If Trapper in here, you know what I'm talking about. You remind me of a bunch of Randolph, Grissom, Westminster kids, right? Trust fund. You a bunch of trust fund ass kids crying and got power. You know what I'm saying, Trapper? That's what they remind me of. Like you wrecked the Porsche and you're mad at your parents because they ain't buying you a Hummer. You know, them kind of Grey Poupon, you know, you drank with your pinky up, that kind of people. Like, just crying about this. And let me say this in Notre Dame's defense. When it comes to football, I'll defend them to this point. I do understand what y'all saying, Notre Dame fans, about not getting in. I think you should deserve to be in. But you shouldn't be mad at Alabama. You should be mad at something called James Madison and Tulane, right? They put Tulane as one of the 12 best teams, and we saw Tulane get belt ass by Ole Miss by 30 points, man, right? So you should be mad at that, not mad at Alabama, because if you're really being honest, if we just talking turkey and just talking football, man, right? Alabama played more ranked opponents than almost double than you did, right? And 2 of the 3 that you played, you lost to, right? You didn't play any tough road games for real outside of Miami, I believe, right? You didn't challenge yourself at all. Of course, you won by 30 points when you didn't play nobody, right? Most of your opponents had 500 to losing records, man. So you did what any decent team should do when they play Kentucky every week. You know what I'm saying? So miss me with that, what you done, bro, right? I said Miami should be in because Miami, if it come down to you and Miami, I don't care about how Miami's playing. Miami played you and they beat you. Now, that don't matter, Coach Shawn. Okay, it don't matter when. This year it don't matter because 2 years ago, y'all told me it did matter when Texas was playing terrible and we was playing great. And you said, no, y'all, we can't take y'all, Coach Shawn. Texas beat y'all head to head. That's all y'all told me. That's all y'all told me. Texas beat you head to head. That's all that matter. It doesn't matter that Texas is playing bad right now and you guys are playing well. You can't take Alabama without taking Texas because they beat you. I said, okay. I respect the game, so okay, maybe you're right. They beat us, so be it. Well, they took us and Texas, I guess, right? Here's the thing. You played Miami in week 1. You can't hold Alabama's week 1 against them, or week 2, or whatever it was, week 1, and not hold your week 1 against you. Y'all lost to Florida State. Okay, cool. We lost to Florida State in week 1. Didn't know who our quarterback was going to be for real. We thought it was going to be Ty. We didn't know how he was going to play, right? We still trying to find ourselves just like y'all was trying to find yourselves. You can't hold our week 1 against us, but don't want yours held against you. Stop it, bro. Stop it. You lost. They beat you, right? I respect Notre Dame, man. I respect your tradition, whatever. But y'all little Grey Poupon out there, man. Y'all a little Grey Poupon out there. And at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, not the beginning, not the middle, at the end of the day, your beef is not with University of Alabama. Alabama played in the SEC. We got smoked in the SEC championship, right? We got smoked in the SEC championship, a game that we really shouldn't have been playing in, right? We took that extra game because that's just the rule, right? We took that extra game. You got to sit at home and rest on your little laurels, right? So we put ourselves in harm's way. Okay, we lost, no problem, whatever. The bottom line is your beef is not with Alabama. Your beef is with something called James Madison. They saying they're better than you. They're saying Tulane is better than you. Be mad about that, and I can sympathize with you. Please let Alabama take our cocoa nuts out your mouth. Please. It's enough.
John, how you feel about this playoffs? And I guess if you want to talk about this situation, we can go there.
I'm going to talk about it.
Please, let's go.
We definitely going to talk about it. Here's the thing. It's almost like when you punish your child. You showed me I made the right decision the moment you declined the bowl game. That's all there is to it. You showed me your hand right away. So that's my first take. You declined the bowl game. Don't give me any mess. Alabama played Michigan, right? So last year, all this stuff. Plenty of teams play bowl games, even though they don't go to the playoffs. Number one, you lost to Miami straight up head-to-head. There's no denying that, right? So once again, like Coach Shawn kept reiterating, Alabama does not have a dog in this fight with what Notre Dame's even talking about. Even they're trying to make it about Alabama because they can't make the case against Miami.
Facts.
That's what it comes down to. Right. So at the end of the day, that is what they're stretching the truth. Alabama has a better win. They beat Georgia in Athens. Same record, but you have the better win. You have a better strength of schedule if you're Alabama. You have a better strength of record if you're Alabama. I don't understand the mindset of trying to put in Notre Dame over Alabama, even as an Alabama fan. You set the precedent for the past 2 years. If you lose your conference game, you will not be bumped out. Guys, SMU just lost last year. They didn't bump them out, and it was Alabama fans and everybody else that was saying something about it, crying about it, whatever it may be. Well, they can't do it if they've done it 2 years in a row. So they've already set the precedent. They're not coming off of that. So, and just like I think Eric just put it in there as well. So there's no way you're going to tell me we're going to change the entire platform because we want to bow down essentially to ESPN's media darling, which is known as Notre Dame. Everybody wants to call it Alabama. Let's be real. At the end of the day, every single year, Notre Dame's ranked, if not in the top 10, right near the top 10 for absolutely no reason. They go 0-2 and somehow stay in the top 12.
Well, you told exactly what I was about to say.
Explain that to me. But yet Miami loses one game and they drop 9 spots. So cry me a river. The only thing that happened when they put essentially Alabama back over Notre Dame was it was the committee compensating for the overreaction of dropping Miami too far when they didn't drop Notre Dame hardly at all in their second loss. That's all it comes down to. We got to look at all the facts. Let's not microcosm into one thing, which is what Notre Dame fans love doing, by the way. So, call it what it is, but the moment you decline that bowl game, I have nothing else to really say about it outside of this podcast, outside of this live stream, because you showed me your hand, right? So you showed me the lack of fight. Look, at the end of the day, I know a lot of people say, well, the bowl games are really not. Oh, it does matter. I would imagine. Coach Shawn, Coach Al, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't this film time for some of these guys that don't get maybe a lot of film time? Like at the end of the day, does this not affect the transfer portal? What this affects probably way more than we can honestly realize as fans. And as a fan sitting here talking about this, I'm sure this is affecting a lot of these a lot of these the players on the team. Right. So I don't know. People are acting like this is not a big deal. It's a huge deal that they're in my opinion, they're declining the bowl game. So,
man, this is almost the equivalent of somebody going to a pickup game with their basketball, and then when they lose, they taking their ball home.
Pretty much.
It's the equivalent of that, man. That's how they acting. Straight B made, if you ask me. Yeah. I think it's soft, and I think a lot of the people that's defending this, especially the people that's on national TV. Matter of fact, the people that's on national TV that is defending this is the same people. Was the same exact people talking about Lane Kiffin leaving, going somewhere else. But you defending these guys.
Orlowski.
He was one of them. Man, come on, man. Let be for real. And then you say, oh, they got a case. No, they don't have a case, man. What kind of president are you setting for everybody, for these kids? Oh, if I don't like what's going on, I can just quit. That's how you acting. You acting like little schoolgirls. That's why I never liked Notre Dame. Never did. Only thing I like about Notre Dame, this has nothing to do with the players. It's never the players. No. It's always the administration. It's always those people that probably couldn't even hold a football in their hand, let alone catch one. And definitely not Marcus Freeman. Shout out to Marcus Freeman. He that guy. I wish he didn't coach there, so I can really hate you. When you had Brian Kelly there, I really love beating Notre Dame ass.
Oh, man.
I really love beating Notre Dame ass when he was there because I don't like him. But, man, this is just crazy that we just act like these guys are just, oh, boo-hoo, Notre Dame and all that. And like you said, John, you go 0-2. I don't think I ever in my life seen somebody start the year off 0-2, even though they started off high. They start off 0-2 and somehow magically still be in the top 25. How?
Top 12, not just the top 25. They stayed in the top 12. I don't think that's ever happened before.
No, I think it was the top 12 when they were 0-1, but I remember they being like at the cusp. Like literally.
Okay. Maybe I was wrong then. Bro.
Literally at the end, I'm like, come on, bro. Be for real. And then your best win, like you making your case. They keep hollering and crying and all this, talking about, oh, we should be ahead of Miami. What have you done? If you say your best win is USC, bro, come on, be for real.
Yeah.
USC, everybody at least got a case to say, I beat this person. Georgia can say, I beat Bama. Ohio State can say, I beat Texas. Indiana can say, I beat Ohio State. Everybody got bigger cases than you outside of the G5 schools, and you going to say, I beat USC. Man, USC ain't been relevant since Reggie Bush and them left. If we just being totally honest. Like, come on, man. And then Pittsburgh. Man, come on, man. These folks are clowns, man. I never liked Notre Dame. And if you a Notre Dame fan, F you. I don't care. I think you're lame. I just never liked Notre Dame, man. It's just like I never see what's so good about them in my lifetime. I don't like Lou Holtz because I felt like he talked too much stuff, and I'm so glad Ryan Day won that championship last year and pretty much said F you to him for calling my team soft. And like, man, you holding on to that 1988 national championship, out of here. I won't even lie. And it's going to still continue to count. Even if they was in the playoff, they wasn't winning. They wasn't winning nothing.
Brent, what's so disappointing to the panel, to me, is that I consider Notre Dame a blue blood program. And the fact that you have a program that's supposed to be acting like, not like this. There's a reason why Alabama doesn't rush the field when they beat certain opponents, but everybody else does. There's a reason why Alabama doesn't celebrate certain things. You know what I mean? It's because you should have that standard already there, that expectation already met. And the fact that you turn around and decline a bowl game after all this, I'm sorry. It's hard for me to hold you to almost any regard at that point. And most likely, I'm pretty sure, 99.9% sure, I'm sure Marcus Freeman had nothing to do with declining this bowl game. This was probably, honestly, completely an administration decision. I'm sure. And then on top of that, something we're not even talking about yet, they're going to turn around and then blame the ACC. I don't know how much you guys have read into that yet, but they openly are now attacking the ACC, talking about basically they don't need. Okay, Notre Dame is in the ACC in every sport other than football. I don't understand the mindset behind Notre Dame's administration anymore. It makes zero sense to me. None.
Yeah, man.
Oh God.
Shout out to our girl Ebony up in the house. What's going on with you?
What's up, E?
Hey, Ebony.
Harris boy 09. Matt, what's going on? What's going on? What's
Harris
going
boy,
on?
what up, bro?
Oh man, I like I said, man, these guys are just some clowns, man. They just straight be made. And anytime I just see any of these guys on TV just keep making a case for these folks, it only pisses me off more and more. Like, bro, who cares how Notre Dame feels? Like they done so wrong. Like, no, they haven't. If anybody want to make a case for anybody, Vanderbilt can have a better case than them.
Yep. By the way, speak of that, much love to Clark Lee. That dude a dog, man. You hear what he said?
Yep.
You see, it's our fault, man. I ain't gonna blame nobody but us. We didn't take care of our bit, and he should be pissed too. Shout out to Clark Lee, man. I love that dude more. More, you know what I'm saying? Promise you, he a rider, man. Much love to Clark Lee.
Yeah, man. You can't, man. Real recognize real, man. Yeah. And I was like, man, like you ain't do nothing. This man went 10-2 in the SEC. He has a case more than anybody.
That's a fact.
Especially man. Stop it.
I just wanted to show this. This is what the ACC put out there. Team A is Miami. Team B, number 10, Notre Dame. And we're speaking from the fact that Notre Dame AD rips ACC, saying permanent damage has been done. Guys, this is a real thing going on. I'm not making this up. Notre Dame is actually starting to go after the ACC because of this happening. I don't understand it.
This clown behavior, like, bro, what are adults in the room? What are adults in the room, man? I'm telling you, all you got to do is just go look at the stuff with Lane Kiffin, how they just straight up trash this man. I mean, straight up trash this man. And then in the same doggone breath, gonna make a case for Notre Dame, and then gonna make a case for them. Come about, I understand why they didn't want to go play in the bowl game. They have all the rights in the world. Man, shut up, man. That junk is lame. Junk is soft.
It made me so mad when I seen Dan Orlovsky, however you pronounce his last name.
Yeah, it's like, right.
Bro, you tripping, man. It's so crazy because if this had been Bama left out, wouldn't nobody be defending us, man. Nobody be defending us. You know what I'm saying? It blows my mind how these teams, and like I say, we brought this up on the last show. If you think we don't know what we're talking about the conferences, and Big Ten people don't like to talk about this. Who better to ask? What's up, Coach Karl? Who better to ask than a player who played in the SEC and played in the Big Ten? Caleb Downs. If you hadn't seen what Caleb Downs said on I think it was on their show, but David Pollack was the interviewer. However it went.
Yeah.
All you got to go to YouTube and type in David Pollack and Caleb Downs, and you'll see what Caleb Downs said. It shouldn't be no more arguing. It should be no more arguing, bro. That kid played in both conferences, and what he said was that pertains to this argument is he said, when I played in the SEC, he said every week, and I'm paraphrasing, he said every week you got to get your mind and your body right. There is no let up. It's every week. He said every week you going. His exact words were, every week you going against dudes. Every week. That's what he said. He said in the Big Ten, it might be 4-5 times maybe that you really got to get up and play hard. That's what he said. Caleb Downs said this. So, and we all know this. We all know this. So that's why when you talk about James Franklin, he never beat Ohio State. Bro, who has? Mm-hmm. Who has in that conference? That's why Ryan Day loves it, because you only got 1 or 2 games a year that you really threaten. That's why you see what just happened with Indiana. You hadn't played no great competition all year. Indiana just smacked you in your face, right? So I'm glad we in the SEC. It's tougher. We all know that. Notre Dame, a bunch of rich people that's grasping at straws, trying to pick and choose, but they want their cake. They want to eat it too. They want to bake it. It's ridiculous. You get to go around and schedule. You don't want to join a conference. You want to go around and schedule these games with these mediocre teams. We played Arkansas. Boy, Arkansas, stop it. Stop it. The 2 best teams on your schedule, you lost to them. You lost to them. So, these dudes are going to keep doing this. I knew these guys are going to do this. That's what they've always done. They've always been the whiny bunch. They've always been the rich kid who's mad. I'm gonna take my stock out of your company and go home. And that's always been them, man. Grissom High School type, Westminster type trust fund kids. They've always been that, right? So we shouldn't expect nothing less. But shame on you, national analysts, man. Shame on you. You know, because if they had left Alabama out, I was gonna be the first one to say, outside of conference games, schedule Hubba Bubba University. Don't schedule no top school. Don't schedule Wisconsin no more. Don't schedule Florida State no more. Schedule Eastern Wilford Tech High School / Magnet School. That's what you do. And let them complain about the schedule as long as we have the great record. Because, you know, it's ridiculous, man. I thought I was going to like this college football playoff more. I'm starting to dislike it. Man. It's always politics involved with it.
Man, I was talking to... I think you're in the Matrix, Coach Al. But I'm gonna bring this other brother up here because we was just talking about this stuff earlier, man. And he can give his opinion on it. Oh, okay, yeah, he can give his opinion on it. So y'all welcome Mr. SC Season himself, the David Ruffin of all podcasting. Y'all know this man got money because of his microphone. He don't like when I say it, man. He said you can find it on Amazon for $40. I think it's 40 grand. So, but y'all already know Mr. SC Season himself, our good friend and buddy. Tez, what's going on,
man? What's happening, man?
What up, bro?
What's
happening?
Y'all gotta excuse me, man. I was talking to Brinsky earlier, and when I got off the phone with you, man, I went straight to sleep.
No, it's all good, man. I knew it was something, man. I knew it was something.
Straight to sleep, man.
Well, you can jump right on this topic, man. We were talking about Notre Dame and all this crying that they doing, man. What are your thoughts on this? Since we already started off with this, might well go ahead.
Oh man, it's not a good look. It's not a good look the way they're going about the complaining and things like that. I don't like it. It's just my personality type. I don't even rock with that. Like you want to get in the playoff, you win more games, right? Simple as that. But one thing I will say about this though is I look more towards the college football playoff for this, right? I think because Notre Dame is handling it the way that they're handling it, a lot of people are letting the playoff committee and everything associated with the playoff off the hook.
Yeah.
I want you to think about I want everybody to think about it like this. It's the example I use, and I used a woman example because they actually would spend more money in this situation. But just imagine if you got invited. If you're a woman, just imagine, and I know you guys aren't women, but just imagine if you got invited to be a bridesmaid, right, to a wedding, and you done went and got fitted, you got your nails done, hair done, all of that, and the day before the wedding, bridesmaid decide you don't want to be in the wedding no more. We don't want you in that wedding no more, right? You spent all this money, you spent all this time trying to be in this wedding, and then she decided at the last minute, we don't want you in this wedding no more. How many bridesmaids or how many women or bridesmaids you think would actually still attend the wedding? You're probably like, nah, I'm not going to that wedding. After you did me like that. So that's how I see it. Just simply because if this was another team or a team if it was a team in the conference, it wouldn't have happened. But if it was another team, man, you got to think about it. They went to sleep a playoff team and woke up not a playoff team without playing the game, right? That's a flaw in the system, right? There's something fundamentally wrong with that. You can't. This is why I had a huge issue with them having Notre Dame still ranked after losing 2 games, right? you put them on this pedestal as a committee. You did this brand recognition thing where it's Notre Dame, so we gotta have them ranked. We gotta have them, like, you set them up for this. Is what happened. Yeah. you set those kids up for that. You set the coach. You set the program up for that. Now, then you go on and you take them out of playoff contention without them playing the game, which I think we can all agree shouldn't happen, right? That should not happen. You should not lose just as much as you shouldn't lose a playoff spot from losing a championship game when everybody else is sitting at home. You definitely shouldn't be at home and then lose that playoff spot either. So, like, that's something that the committee or whatever the rules have to get changed, however they have to do it. I don't know. I don't make $1 million to make those decisions. But however you see that, we got to start. I think we got to point the finger at the committee and say, like, man, y'all messed this up. Y'all messed this up from the very beginning. Yeah, from the very beginning, because had you ranked them accordingly, like you would do everybody else who started the season off 0-2, they would have never been in a position to make a playoff in the first place, right? So we gotta acknowledge that. Now, as far as how they going about it, fans are fans, administration is administration, people are people, right? I don't like a good look. Like I said, it's not a good look for them to be all whiny about it and stuff like that. But man, you gotta point a finger at the powers that be for even putting them in the position. They shouldn't have never been in the position to get their hopes up to be bowl game eligible in the first place. What it also speaks to is what's the value of a bowl game now, right? If you think about it,
outside of the playoffs.
Yeah, outside of play, what's the value of a bowl game, right? They wouldn't have.
Coach Saban said it was going to happen.
If they had been ranked number 12 and had to play a high matchup, but they still got in, they wouldn't have pulled out of that. But, like, what bowl were they going to? Who knows what bowl they was going to land up in? I can't even remember what bowl they was scheduled to be in. But just like, what's the value of a bowl game? It means it's literally meaningless to them. It's meaningless. This is a school with a huge endowment, collective, whatever you want to say it. They don't necessarily need the money that a bowl game would generate, right? And even if they would win a bowl game, it wouldn't do anything for them, the perception of the school or anything like that. So it is messed up. I see it from both sides, right? And I'm not saying that it's 100% right. I don't want to get on here and defend Notre Dame, because that's definitely not what I want to do. But it lets you know that there's a flaw in the system, how decisions are made, and Notre Dame is a casualty of that. I wish this had happened to another team outside of that, because, like, then I think a lot of people will be able to look at it a little bit more objectively. It's just that it's Notre Dame. Nobody likes Notre Dame. They can kick rocks. So there's that, but it is something that's wrong in with the way things are done. And this highlights that. And I hope that when all the dust settles, that everybody's able to look at it that way and see, like, hey guys, y'all got to figure something out, because there's no way you should be able to do that, right? You should be able to do that. If this was an SEC team, let's think about if you swap Notre Dame with maybe Vanderbilt, who I think has a legitimate case to, feel snubbed in this whole thing. But if you swap them with Vanderbilt, and then Vanderbilt got left out, and then they decided, like, hey, man, we don't want to play no bowl game. We was sitting at home. We was a playoff team ranked. We was a playoff team Friday night, right? And then Saturday night, we woke up. Sunday morning, we woke up and we weren't a playoff team no more, and we didn't even play nobody, right? Everybody. The reason why I say that, because everybody laughed at Diego Pavia and Clark Lee for openly trying to recruit a team to play, right? But in reality, that's what should happen, right? If we're really being truthful about it, that's what should happen. Those other teams should play. It's kind of unfair to the teams playing the championship games that everybody else gets to sit at home. Like, no, all y'all should have to play somebody and earn y'all way in the playoff spot. So, and I think that'll probably happen eventually. But yeah, man, this is one of the things why if you don't support the college football playoff, this is one of the reasons why. It's because things are done like this, and like, man, I don't like any of it, to be honest with you. From the very beginning of the season, I don't know if y'all have tuned into this and heard me talk about this, man. I never supported Notre Dame being
bro, but
even
you gotta
ranked.
understand, it's deeper than that. It's even deeper, bro. This was gonna be it depends on what year. This was gonna be a sham, bro.
Yeah,
you can't have. Everybody was so on board with this conference champ. This is what's ruining it to me.
Yep.
It's not even the Alabama debate. It's this conference champ stuff. Conference champ. Please get this through your head, because I had this debate at work today. Conference champ does not equate to best. It just means you won whatever conference you in.
They proved that in the ACC.
Huh? Yeah,
they proved that in the ACC. They conference champ is sitting at the house right now.
Facts, Tez. Their conference champ is 7-5. Just because you win your conference does not make you one of the 12 best teams. You should not get invited just because you won said conference, right? Your conference champ could be the 3rd best team, 4th best team, 5th best team in the SEC. This is just facts. There is in no way you cannot make me understand. No disrespect to the Tulane people. I don't want them in my inbox talking about we deserve it. I watched if you're gonna hold Florida State against Alabama, you keep hearing about Florida State. I watched you get beat 45-10 by the very team you're playing in the playoffs. You cannot make me understand now, since you won that conference, that same team gets an invite to the tournament while Vanderbilt at home, while Texas is at home, while Notre Dame is at home. James Madison is in the 12. 2 group of 5 schools.
That's ridiculous.
Come on, man.
That's ridiculous. It's a shame.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like the rules of it are just not conducive to anything being fair at all. Like
let me get
somebody's gonna be mad every year.
Let me get this real quick, Tez. My fault. Go Gators. I don't know if you think we're definitely not Notre Dame fans. If you're implying that nobody up here,
I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
Okay. But if you are implying that we are, I don't think you are. But we're definitely not. I hate them, and please don't ever apply me to be no Notre Dame fan. But appreciate you being here, man. I do not know how to say this. IMO for show.
I think you got it. I think you nailed it.
Oh, man. Appreciate it for becoming a member and a subscriber, my brother. Thank you for joining, man. I think he's a Georgia Bulldog fan, man. So definitely appreciate you coming over here, man. Like I said, man, we welcome all fans. We talk college football for real.
Facts.
So
say that one more time again. I don't think they heard you.
Oh man, we talk college football.
Yeah, okay. Because look, we got a dude with a gold mic. That's talking with us. Man. You have to respect. Put some respect on his name.
Oh man, cut it out. Stop it.
I mean, we got TownMedia in the house, legitimate all-star recruiting organization. Man, 5-star. I'm serious. They out finding some serious talent, man. And I don't know who's listening tonight that's got some influence, man, but you need to talk to TownMedia. They can definitely put y'all on some talent. I'm gonna tell you, we see it all the time when we talk about behind the scenes. That's a real discussion right there. Not entitlement and politicians that wear an Irish. Yeah. We know how that works. Politics and power go hand in hand. That's exactly what we're seeing demonstrated. It has nothing to do with logic. Yeah. Okay, it has nothing to do with logic. Politicians and politics has nothing to do with logic. It has all to do with deception and power. Who has influence? Yep. They don't make it right. Okay, so what they're going to do is they're going to circumvent the system. You'll never see it surface on any news channels, but behind the scenes, there's lobbying going on. Okay, Okay, there's all of that stuff that we don't like about politics. Okay, I'm a pragmatist. I hate them all. They're all crooks. Okay,
yeah.
but this is a football channel, and that discussion about Notre Dame, man, is moot. They're not in the championship. Who are we talking about in the championship? We can talk about the 8-9 matchup that we all love to see again. Okay, we can talk about James Madison. They really run the football extremely well. And we do know that running the football in playoff games make a difference. Can they? I mean, those kind of things. That's discussion right there. They talk about Notre Dame. None of us like them, for all the obvious reasons. We like their football. Okay, we like that they were trending really nice. They had a really great running back who I think should win the Heisman. That's a conversation right there. Okay, but to say that they belong in the playoffs. Let me tell you this: does Notre Dame go into Athens and beat Georgia this year?
No,
No.
hell no.
So why are we having this discussion? Okay, I mean that's a legitimate. Does Miami go into Georgia and beat them in Athens?
Absolutely not. Carson Beck coming back.
Does BYU go?
You thought they were loud for us? They were definitely gonna be loud for that one.
Oh my gosh!
I'm just saying, man. I mean, y'all know me. I'm just going.
But since you're speaking of Heisman, man, these are the Heisman finalists. Got Fernando Mendoza, got Diego Pavia, Jeremiah Love, who you just spoke of, and Julian saying. No surprise with any of these guys. I know they was trying. I know Joel Klatt. I have respect for Joel Klatt, but Joel Klatt say some crazy things sometimes, and it's been a lot this year. Like he just wanted to hand the Heisman to Fernando Mendoza, like was it 2 nights ago when he made that pass? Just give him the Heisman. Just give him the Heisman. I'm like, there ain't nobody in that game was Heisman worthy. But you know who's been Heisman worthy? Oh yeah, I say Diego. I say Jeremiah Love.
Yeah,
I will only make that a 2-man race, to be honest.
He gets my vote, Jeremiah Love.
Yeah.
That's why I said it.
Yeah.
That's
to me, I love a running back with a team that's run focused when you know he's gonna get it 25 times a game, but you still can't stop him.
They can't do nothing with it. Yeah.
In fact, he's stronger in the fourth quarter than he is in the first quarter.
I
mean, these guys are just built differently, man. Now Pavia is an intriguing story, only because the fact that the guy he's got a square bob sponge pants type body. Okay, he don't even look like an athlete, but the guy just keep making play after play after play. He keeps willing his team to. So if the Heisman is truly the best player, he's done play and he's elevated his team to be in the game at every game.
And remember,
one of them guys, he can talk.
Jeremiah Love is great. But they got another running back who pretty good that do just as well when he in the game. If you take Pavia off Vanderbilt, they're done.
They done. They are
done.
This is why I make the case for him being the Heisman Trophy winner. We seen how Indiana went undefeated last year without Mendoza. We know how Ohio State looked. They literally won the national championship with Julian Sands sitting on the bench. Jeremiah Love, I'm about to say he has a great case. He has a great case. He's the only one I think they can have a case over Pavia. Pavia literally changed that whole culture over there at Vanderbilt. You take him off that team, I guarantee you they do not win 10 games.
No, absolutely
They do not win 10 games. You take him off the list.
We talking about I call him 5'10" Lenore Sellers, right? Because if he was 6'4", he'd be a first-round draft pick.
Oh, absolutely.
But he's short, so he doesn't have the measurables, so he probably won't. Well, there's no probably, and he won't be a first-round draft pick. But if you told me this kid is playing exactly the way he's playing, putting up the same numbers he's putting up, if this kid was 6'4", 235 pounds, he'd be a first-round draft pick on everybody's board with that type of production in this conference. It would be hands down.
Hey, Tez.
What's happening?
He's gonna get drafted in the 3rd round by the Browns.
Browns don't need nobody.
I'm saying something, Jonathan.
That's the
That
thing.
seems on brand.
I got it.
That seems on brand. That seems on brand. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised at that at all.
Got you. Took me a second on that one. Can I give a shout out to somebody that look?
Please
He's
do.
right down the road. I've watched 2 Jacksonville State games this year. Cam Cook, their running back, almost 1,700 yards, 16 touchdowns. That dude deserves an honorable mention, man. He has carried Jacksonville State in that offense this entire season. That dude is amazing.
What about I even give another shout out, man. That kid Lacey over there at Ole Miss.
Yep.
Ole Miss.
I didn't even know he was scoring like 20 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think
absolutely.
21, 22, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
That is insane. Just running the ball. I don't know how many he had catching it. Like that's insane.
The Heisman is as much as it's a performance award, it's a popularity contest too.
It is.
When's the last time you seen somebody invited to New York and you was just like, oh, who is that? I don't even know this guy.
Right.
Like you see what I'm saying? That's what would happen if you put a Lacey up there, you put that kid from Jacksonville State up there. Like the Heisman is a popularity contest. So for that reason as well, Pavia is a shoe-in for it, in my opinion. Listen, I don't want to just crap on players. Mendoza is the difference between them beating Ohio State and them not. Last year, they didn't have a Mendoza. But they lost every big game that they were in. I'm talking about every time they played a quality team, they lost, right? And then now this year, every time they played a quality team, they won. The only thing they added was a capable quarterback. So I'll give him credit for that. So I'm not going to sit here and say like he is very valuable for what Indiana does.
No lie.
So I can't sit here and just so I see why he's invited to New York for sure. But as far as winning an award in my book, for all the reasons that y'all said, I think it goes to Diego Pavia, because what is Vanderbilt without them? What Vanderbilt without Diego Pavia is not a playoff team or
Vanderbilt is on the cusp of being a playoff team. Vanderbilt. That's enough. Get that man the trophy.
I'm gonna say they're a playoff team because I think they deserve to be a playoff team.
I'm with you on that, Coach Shawn.
Vanderbilt, Coach Karl.
And before you go, Coach, I just want to get this one out real quick. Then you got it. My fault. Just the whole thing, like you said, man, they're on the cusp. I believe they can make a strong case of even being in there.
That's a fact.
Just, man, I'm telling you, bro. I don't like the whole Johnny Manziel being over there just trying to be D riding over there at Vanderbilt and whatever. The Vaughn guy that be over there with Diego mom. That's a whole nother story in his own right. But man, I'm not gonna lie, man. This kid talked that talk and walked that walk, man. That's what I love about him. I'm about to say, even though, man, he gave Alabama some hell, man.
Yeah.
He gave a whole bunch of teams some hell, man. I ain't gonna. One thing that just solidified it with me with this dude, just watch that Texas game in the fourth quarter. Almost literally willed them to that win. If he would have somehow won that game easily, I'd be like, man, get this man this high. It ain't nothing else that can show me no more this year that I have seen impressive. So, man, definitely shout out to him. My fault, Coach Karl.
Nah, man, all I was gonna say is the same thing y'all all said. When it comes down to the Heisman, it's not the most deserving. It should be the most dominant. And to me, even though Mendoza is probably well deserved because of the season that Indiana have, and he is the glue stick to the team, right? Offensively, he's the glue stick. Defense carry the team, but nobody means more than their team than Diego Pavia.
Fact. Because
Diego Pavia is the glue stick to the team. The defense plays off of how he plays. The defense is motivated because of him. Yeah, the fan base travels the game because of Pavia. Mm-hmm. The coach is got an extension because of who? Pavia. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just flipped the number one quarterback in high school.
Vanderbilt. And took a receiver from us.
I tell you what, Coach Karl.
Like, if he ain't the answer, I don't know what the answer is because he galvanized the whole state, man. Like, Vanderbilt is nobody without Pavia. Nick Saban said that was the only team in the SEC that G&E had to practice hard for. And now you can't bypass Vanda. And it's only because of Pavia. So if you looking at the dynamics and you looking at the criteria of the Heisman, his name should have been on it like week 4. Because he been dominating college football ever since then. Like, he damn near beat us, man.
Yeah.
One fumble, he would have beat us
the whole game.
2 years in a row.
I would tell you this. A lot of times, the popularity contest, your team being in the playoffs and going deep in the playoffs, except for last year. Travis Hunter in Colorado went nowhere, and he won the Heisman. So they set the precedent last year that I know Eric D said that they're not in the playoffs, but I think last year they literally chose the best player. I mean, how do you not give Travis Hunter the Heisman last year? I know Cam Moore had an exceptional season, but this dude never came off the field and he made plays at an elite level on both sides. Sometimes he just took over the game as a receiver, and as a defensive back. I mean, that was incredible. That was last year. This year, you look at Pavia, just like everything we're saying, we're not making this stuff up. This guy has gravity, man. He has gravity. He has all of those things that I could really see him in a commercial next year at the Heisman House with his swag.
I pray. I hope that's the case.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, to me, he personifies what Heisman means. Let's think about this for a second. As dominant as the only 2-time Heisman Trophy winner was in college, he had a horrible professional career. The two don't connect. So if you're trying to connect who projects to be the best NFL, the next best NFL guy, that's not the Heisman. If Archie Griffin is the standard, okay?
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of Heisman. Look at Dino Vanelli. Well, not Gino Vanelli, but Gino Torretta, down in Miami. He had a horrible career in the NFL. I mean, you can go on and on and on about guys who won a Heisman in college, great college players, not NFL players, okay? So what is the criteria for winning a Heisman? Not because your team is ranked number 1. Hell, if you're ranked number 1, you got a team around you that's playing good around you. You're supposed to be good. Okay. Now you take Vanderbilt, on the other hand, who's a doormat at the SEC perennially.
It's facts.
This guy takes Bama, who was the number 1 team last year, and made them look like they were high schoolers. Had them on skates the whole game. And he continued that this year. His elevation, his play never dropped off from last year to this year. The guy's legitimate. So why would you say that just because Mendoza and Julian Sayin are 1 and 2, 2 and 1, however you want to say it, they both looked like they had warts Saturday night. Neither one looked like a Heisman player. Okay, neither one of them, to me.
Didn't show me nothing.
I'm just saying, if you compare them to Pavia, and like I said, what he does for his team, and
comparison.
Yeah. So I say
this
man.
Real quick, Tez, and then I'll let you go. My fault. Next team for the 199 said the past few Heisman campaigns have been subpar. You think Travis Hunter is subpar?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you go out there and try to do what he did.
Yeah. Travis Hunter did something that's never been done before.
That man literally
by anybody.
was the top corner in the country. And when he played receiver, he was catching everything. Literally everything.
He was the number one corner and the number 3 receiver in the country. Don't get that twisted now.
And if you ever played the game, it's to run all those snaps at wide receiver and then turn around and play impossible. Corner.
Then turn around and play corner.
Man, that's
you special.
You special. Fact.
Yeah. So high school kid right now that can't do that. Not at a high level.
Tell them, coach. You might do that a series
on one side of the ball, but not on both.
You might get you a series and do that, but the whole entire game. That's
He's built different, man.
They'll put an elite receiver at safety.
Yeah.
So he could just play center field. But when you playing,
do that all the time.
Playing press man as a corner,
you constantly running.
I mean, at a Power 5 level, now the technique comes into play.
Yeah.
I mean, elite technique against elite receivers, and you shutting them down. I mean, he's not human.
I was about to say that's a gift from the creator himself. Like he's that's not you don't train to be able to do that. Like all these kids that we see playing football, they train their ass off daily, and you don't see very many of them that can. Well, you don't see none of them so far that can actually do that at a collegiate level. It's just, somebody when he was born, somebody tapped into the source and got some extra gifts.
Bishop for that. He put this for the being a member for 1 month. He said, #1 OU fire salute fam, our good friend Bishop, man. Also shout out to Patriot Life, our good brother Rob, man, for becoming a member again. Thank you, brother. That's why I said if you want to become a member, the link is in the chat. But my fault, Tez, for cutting you off. I just knew I had to go back and get those. But go ahead.
I just want to say one thing about Pavia, man. I think he deserves this award for sure. But even if he doesn't get the Heisman, I want everybody to understand that, man, Pavia changed college football. Like not only just Vanderbilt, he changed college football. There's a lot of players playing on all of these teams that are in the playoffs that wouldn't be playing if not for Pavia pursuing his extra year and getting that rule change so that players can actually play and get that, and get those extra years.
Mm-hmm.
Had he not even like this, let's say this kid was a bust, right? That alone he would go down in college football history as the first player to do that. And then you see tons of players. We all got teams. We all, well, on this panel, actually, it's just Alabama fans, and then I'm Auburn fan. What I'm about to say makes sense, though. Like, your team, my team, we got players that wouldn't be playing right now this season if it wasn't for Diego Pavia.
Justin Jefferson.
Right? Yeah, so man, this dude, what he's done in college football has transcended not only his play on the field and what he's done for Vanderbilt, but it's done a lot for the rosters in this country. And some kids are earning money in college right now where they would have ran out of eligibility and been sitting at home right now. So, man, this is a special time. What you're witnessing now is game changing, right? We're all in it, so we kind of take it for granted. But this is one of those things that when you look back, like me, at my age, when I look back at some of the pioneers in the 60s and 70s, and we talk about it as things that go down in history, 50 years from now, people are going to be thanking that family for pursuing that because it's changed rosters forever. So I got to give them credit for that, man. And like I said, these 5'10" Lenore Sellers.
Yeah. So your take on this, I'm not downplaying Vanderbilt by any means. If you give Pavia, Carnell Tate, and Jeremiah Smith, you know what I mean? And I think, I think sometimes we get wrapped up in the optics of like Julian saying that, look, we saw what Howard did last season with Ohio State.
Exactly. Bro.
And the talent around him.
Tried to say that.
Yeah. And so from a fan standpoint, it's very hard for me to go, yeah, Julian saying, or yeah, you know what I mean? And then you look at like Mendoza, he's made such a big impact, like you said, Tez, on the big games. But Pavia changed he changed the economy, in my opinion, of Nashville. I'm not saying to this extreme, but there's got to be a 30 for 30 on this dude because he didn't just start at Vanderbilt. You got to tell the whole story of starting back New Mexico State when he beat Auburn. No, sorry, Tez.
Oh yeah.
You got to apologize to me. I wasn't on the field.
But you know what I mean? That's where it started. And this dude needs a full-on documentary done on his story and what he's done in the lives, like you guys have said, he's changed. It's crazy when it comes down to it.
Yeah. He's earned him the highest rated quarterback in the country.
Nuts.
You think they get that commitment if there's no Diego Pavia there?
bro.
And Ted,
absolutely not.
One of the things you said, Ted, that really eggs me, right? Is like you say he's not an NFL player, right? Because of his
I
height.
said that it's no. I'm saying that the way the NFL works.
The NFL
that's
people
what.
will say he's not an NFL caliber player because of his height.
Yeah,
but like me and John always say, you put the tape on. If he can do this shit in the SEC, he can do it anywhere. I don't care what you say about the NFL. Kyler Murray can do it in the NFL. They said Bryce Young couldn't do it in the NFL. Bryce Young proved he can do it in the NFL. They said Russell Wilson couldn't do it in the NFL. Plenty of people in the NFL proving to you right now that they can do this at the high level in the NFL.
They said Drew Brees can do it in the NFL.
Yeah, they said Drew Brees. And now he's a Hall of Famer because of his height. Man, stop using these measurements to define whether you like a kid or not. You better watch film.
I seen
in between.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that, Coach. I just know that the way the NFL work, they care about measurables. If it was me, if I had a first round pick, I'd take him. But like,
they do.
Man, I hadn't done enough in my life to own a team yet. So,
hey Tez,
we're on the way.
Hey Tez, he's gonna get drafted in the 3rd round by the Browns.
Hey, you know what's funny about that? Like I get why you're saying that, but it's probably gonna be true.
Cincinnati Bengals in the 3rd round, or he'll end up in New Orleans Saints in the 3rd round. One of those.
I can see that now. No, I can definitely see that.
This is what it get him. This is what it get him. And I'm gonna say this again. I'm not trying to be funny. This is what will get him drafted in the 3rd round by the Browns. I'm gonna tell you what to get him drafted. At his pro day, can he sit on the right hash and throw a 25-yard out across the field on time, on the line, on the other hash? And then he go to the combine and do that. If he can do that,
Zach Wilson,
he did that in Tennessee.
If he can do that throw, if he can do that throw, that's going to get him drafted because he has all the other intangibles. He's wrapped tight between.
He did against Auburn too.
I'm just saying, Coach, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all coaches.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
talking about. That don't know. No, you guys know. I'm talking. I mean, I'm preaching to the choir talking to you guys. But I'm just saying, if I can sit there and watch the guy throw a rope, okay, because we got a 3x1 and we isolated it with one guy on the backside. We into the boundary with 3 side, okay, and we forcing the concept to isolate a corner. Yeah, and we got a rat sitting over there. He's got to throw it over him.
You got to,
okay?
You got to go for hash. Yeah,
if he can make that throw consistently, he'll get drafted.
I know. That's the Zach Wilson throw. He made that in the combine in 1st round.
You got drafted. Yep.
Let me highlight this one so I won't forget it because we're gonna come back to that. Was that the one he wanted me to highlight, Coach Shawn?
Yeah. Also, after that, Sweet Home Bama asked about South Carolina State versus Prairie View. That's a good question too.
I'm gonna say that one too.
Okay.
So definitely shout out to Alex on the becoming a member too, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Alex.
I'm trying to find a Prairie View one too. I didn't see that. It
should have been right before that one. Sweet Home Bama 24.
Sweet Home Bama 24. But definitely shout out to Alex on that, man, for becoming a member. And appreciate that, brother, because you didn't have to, and I really appreciate that. Okay, so tough as nails, as Coach Shawn, don't want to put you on the spot, but how can we fix our offense or it is what it is? And I'm glad because we got
I like to get all the coaches on this. Yeah, I mean, in my humble opinion. Oh, go ahead, Coach.
I'd love to hear y'all opinion on this.
Go ahead, Coach.
What went down in our chat last night? You want to touch that?
Hey, I Coach Al and Coach Shawn at some shape, form, or fashion. I'm telling you.
I wish that was the case, Coach Karl. Just to keep it simple, tough as nails, and not to go off on a tangent. We got to see the field better at quarterback, man. We got to see the field better at quarterback first and foremost. We got to see the field better. Right now, we're not seeing the field. We're not hitting open receivers. And it's getting really easy for defensive coordinators when you look at all the teams we're playing. We're not hitting a check down like Coach Al referred to last night. We're not even looking at that at all. And when we do, we throwing the ball in the dirt. Got Ryan coming on a comeback route. We throw the ball at his feet. And I don't want to hear about the offensive line because he had great protection. Great protection. Right now, I think Ty's in his own head. I think he's thinking too much. When you look at the film back, we had receivers that was open, bro. We just didn't get him the football this time. We didn't get him the football. If you know football, and Coach Karl and Coach Al, these dudes can tell you this. Look at how Kirby, if you ever want to know what a coach think of you, watch how he play you. You know what I'm saying? And if you look what Kirby did to us, it wasn't nothing spectacular. It wasn't this awesome scheme. He just played, he just did what Georgia do. They kept it at 2 safety high. They knew Ty's limits. Clearly good film study on the punt block. When to bring pressure. They knew LT Overton was out. They tested that guy on the other side. He didn't block nobody. It was just great film study, great coaching job by Coach Kirby Smart. But it's a multitude of things, tough as nails. There's a multitude of things that need to happen. Right now, our offense is just not balanced at all. We hadn't been balanced for a while, but this is what me and Coach Karl and Coach Al and Brinsky and John and Tez, even Tez, this we all try to tell you back in the South Carolina games. Everybody was like, why y'all complaining? Y'all won. You don't understand. We don't look at the game like regular people. We could be winning and still pissed off, you know, because Coach Karl, Al, myself, we see things that may not hurt you against South Carolina, may not hurt you against LSU. But when you start playing light competition, when you start getting into November and start playing these teams that are pretty good on offense and pretty good on defense, both, it's going to come back to bite you. It's going to come back to bite you, man. And it did. It has been for a while. Oklahoma wasn't really super great on offense, so they couldn't really exploit it like they had a great defense. Tennessee, pretty good offense. Defense wasn't really popping like that. Play Georgia, somebody that's pretty dadgum good and playing their best football. The same little stuff we've been doing, it's going to get exposed, man. Right? To the highest degree. To the highest degree. The third down play calling was kind of weird to me. And if you don't believe me, look at the first series. You go out there and Daniel Hill getting 2 and 3, 4 yards. We end up in the 3rd and 2, I think it was, and we decided to bring orbit motion and run Latier on a damn end around and get smacked. You know what I mean? We missed the block and he get his ass smacked. We lose 2 more yards. So it's a multitude of things, man, you know. But starting off, I would just start with the quarterback. Quarterback got to see the field, or it's going to be more of the same.
I was about to say real quick because I got to get up out of here real quick. I just want to say, well, one thing about what Coach Shawn said, it's got nothing to do with the game, but yeah, I think y'all can talk about this your own time, but I think a lot of people do watch the game the way we watch the game, Coach. They just unable to separate their fandom when they watching it.
That might be it. That might be it.
That's the major difference. If this was another team we'd talk about, they'd be looking at it and be like, oh, they don't run the ball.
Right, right. That might be it.
But when it's your team, you get so invested, you think everything's perfect. That happens on the Auburn side too. So don't think I'm coming down on Alabama fans. That happens on the Auburn side too. Yeah. So it's just one of those things. When it's your team, you put those glasses and those shades on, you can't see anything.
Right.
You know something, Tez? You know, that's something, Coach Shawn, guys. That's kind of like this morning. That's what I was talking about. It's about perspective.
Perspective, bro. Yeah.
So go out there and look at that on the channel. You see what I'm talking. Tez, we connect, man.
But
I told you. It's more just those airplanes and spaceships we got on our walls, man.
Man, shout out your channel before you go, brother.
Yeah, man. You can find me at It's SE Season. That's SECZNs down there at the bottom, man. Tomorrow we're picking the all SC Season team. We're gonna do offense first. And it's not it's the people in the chat. So if you want to have a vote on that, come over there, subscribe, drop in the chat. So you can drop your votes and we can pick the all SC Season team. Offense is what we're starting with. Because I know that they're going to get it wrong. So give the fans the opportunity to get it right. So, yeah.
And Jason, our good friend Jason. Shout
I'm
out
working on
it, Jason Walker. Talking about we need them SC Season hoodies. So
I'm working on it. I'm having to make more than I thought I was gonna have to make.
Tez, when you get that cracking, man, let me know. I'll purchase a few of them from you, bro, and get them all up here, bro.
I'm working on it, man.
Yeah,
I'm working
let
on
me know, bro.
And one more thing, Tez. because you announced it on your show, but I want you to announce it on this show.
What's that?
The Iron Bowl thing.
What Iron Bowl thing?
Think about it,
man. You know I can't remember
on your show where we was competing against in the Iron Bowl thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. We had an Iron Bowl. We had an Iron Bowl trivia question. Trivia day, which was 20 questions. Everybody got to participate and vote. And on there, actually, Brinsky won.
I just wanted.
It ended up being a tie between him and Nick, which I didn't plan for. So I had to chat GPT a question real quick, and chat GPT isn't always accurate. So Brinsky ended up winning that after we fact checked it. So I announced it on my channel, but yeah, he wanted me to say it in front of you guys. So yeah, Brinsky won.
Eddie, calling you Notre Dame.
I'm sorry, I want that. I held it down for the time.
For sure.
But appreciate it.
All right,
man.
fellas, man. Y'all have a good show, man. I'll catch y'all next time.
Coach Karl. Coach Karl, you're looking rather professorial there, brother.
Man, see, the thing about me is I've been in training all day. And then once I thought we were done with training, come home, they give us all this damn homework. And I got 2 presentations, and I had to write a paper and email this paper to one of the professors. But it is what it is, man. So gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm paying you a compliment, brother. Okay?
I know.
Yeah,
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Like, be in the mind and never kind. Okay.
You know, right? I want to usually have this on, especially these.
I'm saying you're looking rather professorial there. I mean, you don't look like the quintessential D-line coach spitting nails and talking trash. Saying, I
think we can talk about this one, man, since a lot of HBCU guys.
Wait, before you do, Brinsky, get Coach Al and Coach Karl on fixing that offense, please.
Oh, yeah. My fault, yeah.
What I was going to say about fixing the offense, man, is complicated, but it's simple, right? First of all, the simple part is snap the ball before 15 seconds. Move fast. Up-tempo offense, move the ball faster, right? But the complicated part about up-tempo is everybody have to be on the same page. Do not wait until 15 seconds and then you decide to identify pressures. Walk into the line of scrimmage, identify the pressure, boom, run the play. Now, once you get that first play move, you're back on the line of scrimmage immediately after that. In the next play call, we run it. Whether you get 2 yards, 3 yards, no yard, you running, you're moving the tempo fast because now you want Georgia to think, oh, they going fast. And once you get them to the point where they can't substitute, you just run up and down the field. You don't even have to run fast the whole game, whole quarter. You just got to make sure they can't substitute. Because if they're substituting, me and Kirby got time to game plan. You keep snapping the ball under 10 seconds. The defense already know they looking at that clock too. The linebackers are sitting here looking at time, looking at that clock above their head. Once they get on the fire, the linebackers already know 5 seconds, so the defense line automatic firing off the ball. If you wait till it's too late to snap the ball, the defensive line is going to fire off the ball extremely fast. If you snap it early, they have to wait on the ball snap. You can't snap it at 2 seconds because they coming off the ball regardless, and they're coming off hard. Simplify the offense for one. Make the right reads early. You check early, you snap the ball early, and the defense can't tee off. That's one of the biggest keys to it. You see too high, that means Kirby was not even worried about Alabama offense. Too high safety, meaning you can't throw the ball deep on me. So what you gonna do? You're going to run the ball. I'm going to have my linebacker sit in zone and wait on you. And you run the ball, they're coming. And if you pass the ball, they sit in a zone. So all this short dinky dunky you're trying to do, you can't do it. So what's the next best move? You run mission routes across the middle. Or you run your mid ends, your mid digs, or your mid pigs, what you want to call it, your dagger routes, your drag routes across the middle, directly behind the linebacker, in between the linebackers and your DBs. Where there's free space, or when you see man-to-man on one of your receivers, you take the man-to-man. Whether you complete it or not, you got to take that shot, because if you don't take that shot, you don't loosen up defense. The defense still going to be sitting there waiting. and they missed so many shots. I don't care if Ty don't have a 10-yard on. If you saw one-on-one on Ryan, one-on-one on Jern, one-on-one on Isaiah Horton, you throw that ball regardless.
He wouldn't pull it.
What did Mendoza do against Ohio State? As soon as he identified one-on-one, he just threw it up for his guy to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
His guy went got it.
His confidence is a little low right now, too. You can tell.
Our quarterback is not doing it. I know his confidence shot, but he still got to do it. I don't care if you got no confidence or whatnot. Man, that one-on-one, that's identify. You identify, you throw that. That's that basic football. That started in middle school. You identify one-on-one and you got to pass the concept. You throw that football. One-on-one. Give your guy playing what I call 50-50 balls. Because it's one-on-one. There were two people over there that can make that play. DB or your wide receiver. It's a 50-50 chain. And most of the time you get a pass interference.
Second half, he was trying not to mess up. He was really shell-shocked second half, bro. He wasn't letting it fly at all. You know?
Hey, man, if you losing, you already messed up.
Yeah.
So what? You already messed up. You losing. Hell, they went for 4th and 2 inside the damn 13-yard line.
I know that, bro. We gave that touchdown away.
The coaches ain't losing. They messed up. So why the hell you want to turn the ball loose? They don't turn the ball loose, and then when they give you the opportunity to throw the ball, you throw a 15-yard out route on 4th and 2. At that point, I'm going down trying to run the ball. If it's an out route, that deep out route, man, I'm gonna run this ball, try to get these 2 yards.
That's it.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man, don't make no money.
Yeah.
Coach Al.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you know, Shawn and Karl, they all over it, man. You know, we've talked about a lot of that. Look at, man, Ty has cumulatively, he's been sped up. Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? You got to shrink the playbook for him, and you got to cut the field in half, give him half field reads, simplify the game for the dude, and get the ball out of his hands so he's not taking hits early in the game. And he's accurate enough to make those throws. So even if they're sitting too high, if you change the launch point, move the pocket, plug the zone, give him half field reads, let Ty be Ty. That's what I was saying to my show the other day. Ty, you still Ty. Listen to me. Look at Coach Al. Go play football, man. Go have some fun again, bro. Go out there, but what you got to lose, man?
Yeah.
I'm talking to you, bro. Go. What you got to lose? Go carry your team, man. Go get them on. Go get them dogs after you, man, on your back, man. So I'm gonna run this ball. I'm gonna move the chain. I'm gonna hit my check downs. You know, screw all this stuff. I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Okay. Listen, man. Don't you think that Bryce Young was telling Bill O'Brien what he wanted to do, what he was comfortable with, you know, what he felt good about in the offense with the playmakers that he could trust? Do you think Ty telling Grubb that? I don't know. He should, if he's that guy, if he's your number one guy at a college level, on the level that Alabama's playing at. Your number one quarterback supposed to be able to go into your OC and say, look, coach, I've been watching a ton of film. Ty used to have a game, not Ty, but Bryce used to have a game plan, I was told. He used to have all the film, all the cut-ups, and go in telling O'Brien what he thinks.
There's a reason why we're seeing him
that's,
the way
that's leadership. That's leadership. Mm-hmm. So Ty, loosen up, man. Go play football.
Yeah, man.
What Coach Starr was saying, we could talk a lot of specifics about X's and O's, but I do think that he need to cut the field in half, get some half field reads. And here's the biggest thing I would say, this is what I was going to say before I got off on a tangent, is that our analysts are doing a terrible job of giving Grubb and company cut-ups to break tendencies. We got a bye week, and a lot of people got tape on us, and we got to break tendencies.
That's it.
So that we don't have to change our offense, but within our offense, we need to break our tendencies. Coach Karl calls snap count, you know, getting early in the clock, you know, changing up what you do with different things. At this point in time, you don't want to overcoach it or overthink it. You want to get fundamentally sound in what you are. Whatever our identity is, that's who we should be trying to do. Coach Karl said all the time, if you're not a running team and you're a passing team, chunk that thing, but design rhythmic plays to get your quarterback in a rhythm, you know, to get manufacture the running yards with long handoffs. I mean, the short pass.
Facts.
So So you want to fix his offense, break tendencies. Don't change up a lot, just break the tendencies.
We never, you see, Auburn, we didn't do that at all. We ran the football the first half.
And
they defended you based on the tendencies you present.
That's a whole fact. That's what I was saying. That's a whole fact.
And have fun, man. They playing a childhood game.
Yeah, man.
It's a childhood game. So when you was a kid, you was out there playing football, having fun. Now that things are going bad, you tense and you not having fun. It becoming a business to you.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn how much they paying you. You go out there and have fun. You see Bryce. Man, Bryce was struggling like hell, winning no game, getting their head beat in. Every time he completed a pass, he's celebrating, he's smiling.
Yeah.
He's smiling. When they come off the sideline, he was smiling. And my wife was like, Bryce just a good person. And everybody would criticize him because of his play. But he kept damn smiling and having fun.
Yep.
Ty, if you ever watch one of these podcasts, man, just have damn fun. I don't give a damn if you 0 for 30. Your ass need to be smiling and having fun, because as long as you smile and having fun, we know you confident enough that you can go out there and still compete. But when you drop your head and you looking sad and depressed,
and we gonna get straight back.
You defeated. You defeated the quarterback, the fan base defeated. The damn program defeated. The player beside you defeated. They're gonna be in the locker room asking to replace your ass.
That's a whole I got one for y'all. I got one for y'all. The sack before 2nd and 26. Saban was so pissed off with that dude for taking the sack. I got you, coach. The next one lives in infamy. He got up off the ground and threw 2nd and 26.
Didn't care. Let it fly.
He's that kind of dude, man.
With a smile on the damn face.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Nick said was eating him up, and he was smiling and said, all he said was, I got you. AJ McCarron threw an interception, and then Nick Saban pat him on the butt, came back out there and threw 3 touchdowns with smiles on the face.
That's what we're saying.
He bent Jalen Milroe. Jalen Hurts. He bent Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts took it with a smile, celebrated the whole time Tua was playing, waiting on his opportunity. And he celebrated Tua the whole time he was on the sideline. We got in there, he had fun. The game of football should be fun. It shouldn't be a business. It shouldn't be stressful. It's stressful on coaches. It shouldn't be stressful on players. Players should go out there and play the game and have fun. Let us worry about why you struggling. Let us take the hits from the fans and from the minister. You go out there and play. You do what we ask you to do, and you just have fun damn doing it. And let us do all the goddamn work when you're struggling. We the one gonna get fired. They're not kicking your ass out of school.
Right.
I mean, we may tell you got to transfer, but they ain't kicking your ass on the football team.
Facts.
So
stop looking so stressed. Stop looking like Stop looking so stressed.
Hey, listen, you got nothing to lose, Ty.
Yeah.
Just want to go home now.
Everybody, look at me. I've been watching social media. Everybody giving you the smoke, man. And I'm gonna tell you, if I can borrow a term that we used last year, let the naysayers know, bro.
Yeah, bro. Just play your game.
Okay. You said it right, Coach Karl. Saban pulled Milroe and benched him.
He did.
What did he do? Did he sulk? Oh, he pulled for his team, man.
He was on the sideline. He was on the sideline cheering Buck No along. We all said Buck No. That was me. I said Buck No.
Buck No.
They was all asking for Buckner. I said Buck No because I seen him in practice, right? I knew he wasn't no good. They put him in the game. He struggled. They put Ty in the game. Ty struggled. Jalen picked Ty on the sideline, telling Ty what he was doing wrong. Picked him up. Ty went out there and started playing and having fun. When you're having fun, you're winning. When you stressed out thinking that it's the business of the game, I gotta perform this, I gotta do this, they put me in the Heisman, now I gotta live up to your expectation. No, the hell you don't. All you gotta do is get like Diego Pavia, throw 5 interceptions, and then go out there and throw 5 touchdowns. He don't care. The kid just having fun. He ain't going on the sideline throwing his helmet down the field, kicking rock. He going out there and saying, "My bad, I get you next time," and he go out there and just do it.
I tell you this too.
Ain't nobody stressing but Ty. That's it. He's the only one stressing.
Grubb has got to help him out some too. You know, I think last week was probably not last week, but Saturday. To me, Coach Karl, Coach Al, and Brinsky and John, that was the worst offensive game I've seen him call. Because you didn't, even when he was green dogging us, you didn't roll the pocket, you didn't do nothing to, you got pressure coming right in this man's face. Like, so you got to help him out some. Grubb got to help him out, man. You putting too much on Ty at the moment. You know, you got other people on that.
I'm with you on that one, Coach Shawn. I think,
man.
I think that Grub may be damn just throwing towel in the fire because he probably didn't want him as a quarterback. It gotta be something going on, man. No way you do that, kid. There's no way you put that kid in that situation for 6 weeks in a row and you ain't trying to fix it. Like, he ain't trying to fix this situation at all.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Same game plan, same tendency.
Let's back up.
Or something. Like, somebody tell me something, because it gotta be something going on, man.
Gotta be something.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Okay, in the film room with the whiteboard, the guy's rap type. He knows the whole book, but when the pressure's on, the intellectual part of that, the thinking part of it, goes out the window. When you're in the whiteboard and you're in shorts, you can do all of that.
Yeah.
So they felt confident enough to throw the whole book at him. Last year, people was talking about number 4. They didn't throw the whole book at him last year. They did what he could do. So why not take a page out of that now in the playoffs? And what they should have an analyst on the back doing all the cut-ups about what Ty did well in the whole season. That's in your book. Shrink your book down, put your game plan around that, and play extremely fast to what he does good to give him confidence and to give your team a chance to succeed. You got a defense. It's okay to punt the ball.
Facts.
Oklahoma ain't gonna score nothing. Okay. They don't have an offense. So to win this game, you got to take an NFL approach. Game plan for this game, for that guy. Build a game plan to get his confidence back. Okay? Simplify the game plan so he can play faster. Maybe later in the game, when his confidence is up and you're up, now you can open the book up. You know, you can do some things. Now you read them right for the next game.
Yeah.
Okay? So to me, I think it's pretty simple what you do.
When Coach Al said about the tendencies, breaking tendencies, we hadn't done that in a couple of weeks now. It was so
3,
stale.
4, 5, what?
That's a fact. It was so stale, guys, in the chat, that the Auburn was jumping the snap on us. Like, it was so stale. These guys on hike was already in the backfield. It was so fast that we thought they jumped off sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to mix it up, man.
Coach Shawn, you had to snap the ball at 2 seconds.
Exactly.
When you see the clock at 2 seconds, they going.
They going, bro. They going. And it's so frustrating to watch at times, especially when we get in these 3rd and shorts. Some of the stuff that we're calling, it makes me feel that the OC has no confidence in other parts of our offense. You could tell. Like, why did he do that? I only would do that if I don't have no confidence that we can't do this. You know, you say that to yourself a lot, man. And you make it easy for the better defensive coordinators, for the Venerables, for the Smarts. And this is what I was saying to the chat about when you start getting into these games with better competition, better defensive coaches, teams with better talent, this same tendency and these same things we're doing, you're going to get exploited. And it's exactly what happened.
Hey, Coach Shawn. So here's the deal. And I think we were saying this last week before going into that game. You know, and even in the game, you got it. If the guy isn't going good, you got to shorten the game.
That's a fact. How do you do that?
You got to run the ball.
Exactly.
You know
what I'm saying?
Or in our offense, the way we are right now.
Yeah, some version of
you got. That's what Quavis comes in handy. Yeah, that's what really Jeremy Bernard and
we probably missing him more than anybody, Coach Al. Quavis. Yeah. I see that now.
Yeah, you know, Quavis, he's a safety. He's a mismatch because God knows how to get open in short spaces. He's really good inside of 15 yards. That guy, he understands leverage. He understands coverages. Yeah. He understands all of those things that help you move the chains. So I think you got to show. But listen, the defense is the better part of our team right now. It's better than special teams. It's better than, they're playing more consistent football. They have more guys that are locked in and are really, really playing fast right now.
Yeah.
So on the road, you got to do that. You got to flip the script and make them play and drive the field. You know, that's one of the things we have to do for us, because here's the reason I say shorten the game is because we're more explosive than Oklahoma when it comes down to it. So if the game is shorter, I think it comes to that handful of plays that's going to make the difference in a team where the defenses kind of null each other out. So can we keep something in our back pocket and dial it up when we need it because we're more explosive than them. They're not. Yeah. We are. We take Samardzija out or whatever that guy's name is. That's their deep threat right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alan Berry.
Coach Al. Let me tell you this, right? So if we more explosive, right?
Right.
Their offense is limited like our offense is limited. And we had a better offense total. Why isn't that on defense? Kane Womack all season long, we criticized him for all that rotation. Defensive back rotation, linebacker rotation, D-line depth rotation. We was all of us were totally upset with him by doing all that.
Mm-hmm.
Now his team is has so much depth that if one guy goes out, you don't even tell him, you don't even see the fall off.
Yeah.
Why hadn't our offense utilized all that talent that we knew they had? Running back talent, tight end talent, wide receiver talent. Like we got all this talent. The only thing that they rotate, it would really is the offensive line. We don't have no continuity in the offensive line, but all the other talent around us, we could have been utilized every last one of the talents around us on offense and been way better suited than we are right now. But we didn't. And when we lose a running back, we lose a tight end. Our other tight ends never got reps, and our other running backs are not prepared for this moment.
It shows too. It shows, man.
Alan Berry sent $5. He said 2 things. First, I would like to see some former players on staff. I agree with that. Second, I'm getting tired of hearing DeBoer whine about injuries. Just win games.
If you utilize your whole team on offense, you won't worry about the damn injuries. The defense ain't worried about injuries. You did not hear K. Womack once say anything about LTO is going to be severely missed. Not one damn time that he said. Xavier Brown did not play, 3 quarters in that damn game, and the defense didn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
The money rolled in and played damn shit. Better than Xavier played physicality wise. Cam Coleman came in and played damn good. So what happened? Why offense not utilizing their talent and not missing a beat like defense? If anybody else on the defensive line get hurt, are we concerned now? Because we saw Tim Keenan out and we seen London Simmons down progression. We saw LT Oven go out, and then we saw Jerry Bernard, Keon Keelan, and young Noah Karl progression. We saw Quay Roos all out, and we saw young Zay Pierre and Noah Karl turn up. Like we don't saw this. We see just the Hill in the game.
Yeah.
We don't see 4 linebackers in the game, maybe 5. So what is he talking about? That's my thing.
That's a great point right there. The money did play physical.
Y'all ain't do y'all job on offense. Now you complain on offense because you ain't do your damn job by getting other kids ready on offense. That's what you complain about. And Kane Womack on defense saying back like, shit, I showed you the recipe.
Yeah.
But he can't say it. I showed you the damn recipe.
I know we only have so much time left, so I definitely want to hit this question before we get out of here. And that's about the Celebration Bowl, man. I'm still shocked that Jackson State lost to Prairie View. Facts. I know Coach Al did not like that whatsoever. And they could repeat as HBCU champs back to back. But we got a hell of a game coming up, man, in this one. I'm gonna have to make one of these one day, man. I know it's good, but who you guys picking in this Prairie View or South Carolina State? South Carolina State seem like they've been there past 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Probably win. I'm not being a homer, but I'm picking PV.
Yeah.
Only reason I'm saying that is because it's a style. The MEAC versus the SWAC. And what was the formula for success the last couple of years for the SWAC is physicality up front. That was typically where the MEAC had the SWAC. Even when Prime was there, they just put us in a phone booth and beat us up. Prairie View can play that game with anybody, at that level.
30-some points in every game they played practically almost, man.
But they got defense, man. They can play some defense, man. They're physical. and they're disciplined too. And here's the other piece too. I think was the deciding factor in that game in Jackson last week. They were hungrier. We came out. We looked like, okay, this is just a warm up to getting to Atlanta, and they got hit in the mouth. I'm just gonna tell you.
Never fail.
You know, I mean, I'm looking at the players. Our players go into halftime, smiling, laughing. I'm saying, what the hell are you laughing at? You're trailing at home. You think you've underestimated this team. You got them in your pocket, and they just PB just ball. They don't care about you, South Carolina State. PB hadn't won anything, and I don't know when.
It's a fact.
Don't you think they hungry? I tell you what, go in and underestimate them if you want to.
I got a question for you, John. I got a question for John. How the hell do everybody feel about these teams not want to play in bowl games? Like, why? What's up with that?
I don't know, man. I'm waiting for the repercussion of the NIL from it. And
I talked about it.
And Notre Dame's the best example. People want to say, and I get where Tez is coming from when he talks about from a standpoint of, you know, it doesn't matter. Some people are going to say it doesn't matter to a lot of these guys when they opt out. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of it it's going to come back to them. It's going to come back to these administrations, because when you look at, we'll just say Alabama, Notre Dame, right? The big schools of the world, these players are signing NIL contracts stating that they're going to be playing in bowl games as well. And when the administration open-handedly decides that you're not going to play in that game, I'm waiting to see how that's going to be solved in court, because I have a feeling that's one thing we're going to see that's now currently starting to hit the forum boards, by the way, in Notre Dame, is there are 2 players right now. Their NIL contracts are signed that they're going to be playing in a bowl game. Well, guess what's not going to happen now? They're not playing in a bowl game. So from a standpoint of these players not playing in bowl games, I'm of the old school mindset, man. I think, you know, at the end of the day, you're supposed to be there for your teammates. You're supposed to be there for the coaches. You're supposed to be there to the end of the season. And I get it. A lot of these guys want to rest, get healthy for the NFL draft if they're not playing for something they deem important. But correct me if I'm wrong, coaches. I mean, these players are going to these bowl games. They're getting like a watch, or you know what I mean? The stuff for showing up. You're getting the trip out there. You're getting to experience things for the last time a lot of times with the brotherhood you formed out there with that team. And I feel like money, NIL, a lot of that has downplayed a lot of it. But I think slowly something's got to come back into play. And I think whatever Notre Dame is doing against the ACC is about to cause a ripple effect. Them attacking the ACC and now having an emergency meeting tomorrow at noon, where a lot of people are thinking Notre Dame's going to pull completely out of the ACC altogether. I think this is going to cause some type of an effect of something that's going to happen this offseason, where players may or may, I don't know how you would structure it. Something's got to be signed to where either you're playing in these bowl games or not, because this is about to cause some people, it's about to cause some players, it's about to cause some coaches to miss out on money. And you best believe if I'm a player and I'm getting shortchanged $75,000 for a bowl game and my administration decided I'm not playing in it, you best believe I'm knocking at your door. I need my money. I want my money. That's
my thing is this, John. What's the implication when Notre Dame has an NBC contract, right? In that contract, NBC has bowl games, and your biggest team on the contract is not playing in the bowl game.
They're going to back Notre Dame.
Who's watching NBC?
They're going to back Notre Dame.
They're going to back. You think they're going to back Notre Dame?
I think they're 100% going to back Notre Dame. But no, okay. So it's all against the world when it comes to ESPN and ABC. I think we can all agree at this point. It's everybody against ESPN and ABC. You're either on that, you're either in that line or you're out of that. There is no shady area to this point anymore. I think what you're about to see, like I said, is don't take it for granted. But I think what you're about to see Notre Dame do is slowly start to see the unraveling of the NCAA formation, because the what's about to happen, they're not just turning down some small, Fritos bowl game, right? So no, Notre Dame and NBC is about to miss out on a ton of money. Whether we want to say, Notre Dame makes $170 million a year revenue from the football team or not, if you're missing on $10 million, you're missing on $10 million. That means you're not lining some lobbyist's pocket that is sitting in some chair in Notre Dame and he's not getting his money. We all know how that goes. At the end of the day, these guys, I hate to say this, how much they care about the players and coaches, I don't know. All I do know is when their pockets aren't being lined, when they're lining their pockets, something's going to happen from that. So I'm waiting for the NCAA to step in and get involved. And if they don't, I think you could see something very brash happen in the next couple of weeks. There's going to be some legal implications coming out of this.
Man, I was on mute. Wouldn't be a live show without a mute. What else is new? What did I say? Beloved Sandworm. He said, even if Alabama somehow won a natty, it would have an asterisk.
They all got asterisks. He must be
a Notre Dame fan.
It must be. What fan are you?
You probably heard his feelings.
I am just super curious.
I think he's throwing shade at everybody else, not Alabama. That's where I'm reading that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, I've heard some previous comments. It's shade at them.
Okay. All right. I didn't see that. I'm just saying.
Who is his squad? Who is his team?
Because you wrote Alabama got beat by Florida State. That bad luck.
Oh yeah, he ain't no football guy.
Guess what?
Ain't no football guy gonna really say that. Yeah.
Guess what? Miami lost to.
He's a Michigan guy. There you go.
Boy, don't make us get on you, bro. Don't make us get on you, bro. Don't make us get on you.
I take my comment back. Please don't. I take my compliment back. I take it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, you win one national. Congratulations, brother.
Yeah, you got one natty since what, 97?
And then before that, it was like 50, 40 years ago or however long.
Look at his rebuttal. Who won it more recently? You know, shut up, boy.
Ohio State won the most recent national championship.
Thank you.
He's going to throw it out there.
Who won the most recent? That's his argument. Boy, Bama got more championships than in your name, beloved Sandworm.
It's like Brady Quinn.
How many you seen? How many you seen?
What Brady Quinn say?
Brady Quinn was trying to make the case for Notre Dame going in and said, well, Notre Dame beat Georgia last year.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What's that mean?
Look here. Gunnar Stockton was playing against Notre Dame last year.
Right. Second start, I think.
Second start, right? Yeah.
Oh my
but that was last year.
Yeah.
Man, I believe Clemson nailed it.
You beat Georgia when y'all had to reschedule the game for the next day after a tragic accident.
Yes.
Brady Quinn
he a Michigan
fan. Went to Notre Dame.
You know who
Brady Quinn went to Notre Dame.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not surprised by what he said, but you gotta sometime be real, bro.
Yeah,
be real.
You know who that really is, Coach Shawn. You know who that is, right?
Who that?
Out of all the people talking about asterisks, we're talking about that's probably Connor Stallions behind there. That keyboard type.
Oh, Connor. Yeah, I bet it is. Got to be Connor. Got to be Connor, bro.
Of all national, and matter of fact, thank you for bringing it up.
I'm just gonna bring it up. Yeah, I gotta bring it up.
Have an asterisk of all asterisks. Like, come on. That's why the coach can't come back.
Cheating ass coach. Where you coaching? Where you coach from last year at? You don't get your goofy ass out of here. You cheating, stealing signs, winning champ. Stop. Even your own players make fun of
for your quarterback. You better get a championship out of that. You better get one.
He said Michigan.
Because you know Ohio State about to pick that back up and beating that ass every year. I didn't want to put that out there. Y'all had your little run, but it's about to be a lot of ass whooping.
He said Michigan.
Oh, here we go. Man, I'm done with this, man. Come on, man.
Please.
Appreciate everybody coming on in here, man. Thank you for another big time show. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. As always, I'm glad we did this show to just talk down on Notre Dame. And I hope if anybody likes to steal this content, steal this and say, at least tell the people where to go. And then make sure you tell them to go over there and subscribe to JM HO Sports Talk. And then you go over there to the Negative Free Zone. And then you go over there to TownMedia and subscribe to the channels. That's all I ask. If you're going to at least do that much. If you're going to at least do that much. If you're going to at least do that much. But it's okay. But I promise you, it's F. I have no problem with Michigan. Sometimes these Michigan fans get out of line. And I understand they feel good. They want to pump their chest. Congratulations, you beat us. I'm not holding none of that back from you guys. You guys deserve it. And
you won the championship. Great, go star.
But don't act like you're just up here.
Nobody.
It's levels. There's always levels. It's tiers to this thing. It's tiers, and you're not up here.
That championship that y'all won, that you worked so hard to win, and you're happy and you're excited. You're feeling really good about yourself. Alabama got 6 of them things. Now you can shut your goof ass up and we can move on. Let's go.
18 what?
Thank you.
I think
most recent that. Most recent that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let the brothers shout out their channel and we gonna get up out of here.
Hey, you know me right there, Coach Al. Come and see me at the Negative Free Zone. You can catch me on X and Twitter or X and Instagram. And I'm loving this hang out with the brothers.
Yes,
talk football, talk life, and anything else we can get into. But one thing I tell you, when you get into the zone, you won't come out the same. I promise you that. Stay free.
Stay free.
Keep that 6-inch space between your ears free.
Yes, sir.
Find me at TownMedia on X, TownMedia 25. Obviously, appreciate having a conversation with Coach Shawn, Coach Al, Brinsky, obviously, for the invite. And for everybody who was on here, Tez, obviously, Coach Karl, everybody in that comment section. That's why I do what I do, why I talk that business. Keith, Alex, right? So Susan, everybody, I Bleed Crimson, everybody that's up in this comment section. Even the Michigan fans, right? So, and Lance said, why is a Michigan fan in here? From my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, Brinsky, everybody's welcome. Doesn't matter who you are.
Everybody's welcome.
There we
go.
No discrimination. We'll give you the heat no matter what team you root for. So, Patriot Life. But yeah, James, I know Stacy Go Dogs, I think, was in here at one point. Gil, Tough as Nails. Obviously, Alex Wilder, Keith Holcomb was in here, I believe. So, yeah, no, I appreciate everybody in here. Obviously, appreciate all the support, fellas, and all that good stuff.
Thank you to everybody who tapped in with us, man. Patriotic, what's up, brother? How you feeling and how you doing, bro? Gil, what's up, bro? I ain't see you in here, man. Much love to everybody, man. Much love to everybody. And it's all love to the Michigan Worm or whatever your name was. Much love to you. We're only gonna get on your ass if you come here talking crazy. It's all good, but it's just a little love tap. Just a little love tap. That's all. Just a little love tap. Love you to death. Return anytime you want. We can talk championships. We can talk any football you want, because there's not a team in the world that can talk crazy to Alabama, because our trophy case is full. Yours isn't. It's okay. It's okay. We understand. Much love to everybody in the chat, man. We thank y'all for tapping in with us, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the reason why people storm the field after they beat Alabama and have great, cheerful fiestas when they finally beat Alabama. It's a reason for that. It's a reason why they celebrate in Japan when Alabama lose. Ain't too many people got that kind of effect on college football. When we lose, they storm the field and tote field goals down the road and put it in water and all types of wonderful things. It's a reason for that. It's a reason for that. That name means something. Alabama. When you say it, it just means something, right? You know that, or else you wouldn't be here. It's all good. Much love to everybody in the chat, man. We care for all of you. You make this channel what it is. You make all of us what we are. Roll Tide to you all. You can definitely find me at JMHO Sports Talk, man, on Twitter and YouTube.
And like I said, as always, I'm Brinsky Shaw with the Sharpshooter Sports Talk, man. Appreciate everybody always coming in, man. The channel been going crazy this weekend. I said I wanted to hit. I was at 1450. I think 1450 or 1450 55 over this past weekend. I said I want to at least hit 1,500 subscribers before Friday. We hit that less than 24 hours from the SEC championship game video alone. So definitely appreciate you guys. And currently we just at 1,555. So we can get to 1,600. I appreciate that too, man. So thank you to all the new subscribers. Appreciate everybody that's been supporting and keep on supporting. Make sure you guys support these guys, channel, because their link is always in the description. A simple, easy click and subscribe every single time, because these brothers help build this channel. And I am forever grateful for these men. They do a great job all the time. So please support them, because they damn sure support me. So, and just like the rest of y'all. So please, please, please support. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button before you get out of here. I wish Tez was still in here so I can let them know. F them. Their season is over. I don't care nothing about them trees. I don't care nothing about them. F everything in Auburn. They like to call my boy Alex Golis the Russian Eagle right now. F the Russian Eagle. So F them all.
Hey, guess who else at home too? Hey, Jeremy, say it with me, Jeremy Sanders. Tennessee's at home.
Tennessee at home.
I love it.
At home. So man, it's all
hired
good.
The defensive coordinator today.
Defensive coordinator, which Jonathan pointed out months
That's a big
ago.
mistake.
Yep,
man.
That brother's talented, man. That dude's talented.
But it's all fun and games, y'all. Just in case somebody try to take offense to that, because we know how sensitive you people can be sometimes.
Yeah, we just joking, man.
And you already know, if you feeling sensitive and you need help, make sure you call the law offices of the Sharpshooter Sports Talk and hit up the HR department, and they will help you fill out a hurt feelings report. We will make sure you be coddled, held at any point of time. If you feeling any type of way, just make sure you dial 1-800 I'm in my feelings. But we'll catch y'all on the next one, man. And thank you all. Call me
Alabama.
If you know.
That was crazy.
That's the comment of the night right there. Call me Alabama. Oh man, appreciate all y'all, man.
Christian, what up, bro?
Care about feelings, man. Roll Tide, OG Gill, man. Oh man, pretty say. He said, I'll throw y'all a subscribe. I know how much you need it.
We appreciate
it. We all need it, bro.
Appreciate it.
So thank you for that, man. We'll catch y'all on the next one, and roll damn tide.
Roll damn tide.